Hey, hey, hey! I hope you're having a fabulous Friday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah, and I am back with four more hot leads for us before we head into the weekend. I'm gonna get you in and out. You're gonna know if you want to apply, and these are some good ones. So, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and jump on in, but you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Tap that notification bell, select all. That way YouTube tells you every time I post, and I know it's the summertime. I might be here or there, but I'm here, okay? So go ahead and subscribe so you never miss out on these hot leads. And on that note, let's go ahead and jump in. All right, so the first company that I want to spotlight is the Carnival Corporation. Now, I know a lot of us are familiar with Carnival cruises. They kind of have a reputation for being like the party cruise. But what a lot of folks don't know is that there are other cruise like brand names that are under them. So I'm familiar with Costa or Costa. I've seen them before. I've definitely seen Holland America and Princess Cruises. So they're all under the same company. Now, if you're not familiar with Carnival, you can check them out on their Glass store. They have a lot of ratings, and this is a huge company, 10,000 plus employees, and they are based out of Florida. Now, to navigate to their careers, we'll just go to the top where it says careers, and I'm just going to select that. And then from here, we are able to hit this button, and it's going to take us to all of their opportunities. Now, I want to point out they have remote roles that are available in a handful of states. This one in particular is available US wide. So if you are someone in Florida, I know they are always in the number because they're based in Florida. I want to say Georgia is usually in the number. You can select your location from this drop down and, just be curious and look into the lead because they often list more states in it. But I'm going to go ahead and get into the lead for today. So jumping on in, this is for their resolution specialist position. This is a remote US opportunity and it is a full-time role. And they let us know that they're seeking dedicated and enthusiastic resolution specialists to join their contact center sales and support teams. As a resolution specialist, you're going to play a vital role in ensuring seamless communication between internal staff and external customers, resolving inquiries, and supporting the contact center. If you're passionate about customer service and thrive in a dynamic environment, we encourage you to apply. So you're going to answer incoming calls and emails from both internal and external customers. So you can't be allergic to a phone. And it says flexible scheduling is essential. Some overtime or extended shifts may occur during peak seasons. That's not a problem because we know time and a half. Okay, that's what comes with overtime. And they give us the details right here. And I think this is a great opportunity. They go ahead and let us know the training and work schedule. So the training they let us know is going to be 5 weeks. It's going to be 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday. And then you're going to do inbound calls for 3 to 4 weeks. They give us that schedule there. And then they also let us know about another training program. So it just depends on, which assignment you get, but they're laying it all out right here. So I like the fact that they're, upfront with us. That lets us know if this is even going to work for us. And they tell us about our work from home requirements. Everything is standard there. And they are going to provide you with equipment. So that is awesome. I love it when they hook us up with equipment. So if you're not allergic to a phone, I would put my best foot forward and I would use the remote resume builder software, now new and improved with AI. And our AI is powered by Claude, the best in this business for this type of task. So I would go for either the customer service 1 or 2 template, or in the software, you'll see the general call center template, and you can go for whichever one you want. They're ATS optimized, they're already filled out. You just make them true to you. And the razzle dazzle really comes where you can just copy and paste this job description, paste it into the software, and it is going to help you customize. So try out the software. It's just $1 during our 7-day try before you buy trial. And after that, it is only $37 per month to use all of these templates and the AI feature. And I'm telling y'all, it is a game changer. So now let's move on to the next hot lead. So moving along, the next company that I want to spotlight is Forefront Dermatology. This is a company I've shared several times on my channel, and they have brick and mortar dermatology locations. If you're not familiar with them, you can go to their Glassdoor, and I'll tell y'all, their rating used to not be this low. It looks like it might have something to do with the CEO. But if you're interested in a scheduling type job, I know a lot of folks have done scheduling in person, and you can do this from the house. Stay tuned because that's exactly what I have for y'all. And also just keep in mind, what doesn't work for someone else might actually work for you. If you need you a job, you can make a lot of things work. So just putting that out there. And this is a large company. Now, to navigate to their careers, you can go to the top of their homepage and select careers. And then from here, you'll see all of their different roles. I'm just going to click this button, view all current opportunities. And this company hires in a lot of locations. I don't believe they hire in all, but they could hire US wide. And on the map that they have on their website, it may just be, where their brick and mortar location is. I'm going to go ahead and get into a lead right now. So jumping on in, this is for the remote patient access surgical scheduler 1 position. And they let us know that this is a US wide role. I didn't see any locations that were not eligible. So at least they don't mention that in the lead. So I'd just go ahead and apply if I, even kind of like this. And they let us know it's a Monday through Friday role, 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. The training schedule for the first 6 weeks is Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And they're going to get this thing started July 20th. You might say, wow, that's kind of far from now. No, it isn't. We're getting ready to be in July, which is crazy because we just got into June. So it's going to be here quick. And so what you are going to do is schedule and coordinate patient appointments. That is what you are doing. And to qualify, you need a high school diploma, successful completion and ongoing professional development annually. So you just got to be able to, speak to customers professionally, schedule them. You need a high school diploma. And it's nice if you've worked in the medical field, like as a certified medical assistant or, something related that they list here, but, not required. And they let us know down here, they say a medical assistant or licensed practical nurse or registered nurse. So, that's a big gap in education to schedule an appointment, but I do know folks who've mentioned that they are certified medical assistants. So I would definitely put my best foot forward, and we see the details down here. And I absolutely would use the software, and we have an appointment scheduling template that is perfect for this. I would use that template and be on my merry way. So now let's move on to the next hot lead. So moving along, the next company that I want to spotlight is Ultimate Medical Academy. This company specializes in, educating people for healthcare related roles. And I like this one for all the folks who enjoy sort of like teaching. Maybe you are someone who has worked as a career counselor or helped guide people with their careers. Anyone who's interested in HR, this one might be something you're interested in. So, you'll see. So if you're not familiar with this company, you can check them out on their Glassdoor. They've got a lot of reviews on here, a great rating, large company, and they are based out of Florida. So Florida is in the house today. Now to navigate to their careers, you can just scroll down to the bottom. At the bottom, you'll see where it says work at UMA. So I'll select that and I'll click this button that says view open roles. And now we'll see what they have available. I'm going to get into one lead right now. So jumping on in, this is for their admissions representative position. And they let us know that you get really great benefits, as we can see here. You get holidays, which is awesome. And what you're going to do is you're going to help prospective students decide if enrolling at UMA is the right choice for their education. And you do not need to have experience working at a school for this role because we provide comprehensive training. So you don't have to have a background in this, but I'll say if you're someone who's interested in, like education or, recruiting or HR or something, this is something you might want to look into. And I love the fact that it is completely beginner friendly. They want you to have a minimum of a high school diploma and 2 years experience working in education, customer service, sales, or related field. And remember, you don't have to have done this before because they tell you don't have to have done this before. They're going to train you. So if you've worked in customer service at McDonald's for 2 years, hey, there you go. You're good for this position. And so they also let us know that you are going to support diverse and inclusive work environment, uphold standards, and be customer centric. So this is kind of giving a little bit of, sales. It's not a sales role, but you're driving admission. So all the things that come with, getting people to move and do something, that's basically what sales is. You're going to be bringing that with an academic flavor. But I think this is a good one. So if you do too, and you like the details, I would put my best foot forward and I would use maybe the administrative coordinator template. This one, gets a lot of those duties there, and then you can't go wrong because you can copy and paste this job description, pop it into the AI feature of the software, and it is going to help you customize. And you can see how easy it is to use this software. It's a 5-step wizard, and you just click the AI button. It's in the software. I gotta update this video, and you can just paste that job description and it's gonna help you customize. So you don't need a resume writer. You can be your own resume writer. So now let's move on to the final hot lead. So last but certainly not least is a new to this channel company called OnPay. And this company is based out of Atlanta, my neck of the woods. And they specialize in software. They specifically offer like payroll software. So for all of my HR folks, this is a company to watch. They have a good rating and they are growing. They're a growing company. Now to navigate to their careers, you can just scroll down to the bottom and you'll see where it says careers under the About Us section. So we're just gonna go ahead and select that. And then we're gonna click this button. And this is a nice office. I like that couch. I actually have a very similar one. It's in storage. But anyway, we're going to open up job openings and you can see where they have some opportunities. I'm going to get into a lead right now. So jumping on in, this is for their client experience specialist position. And they let us know that you are going to be responsible for helping our clients identify and resolve issues in a simple and transparent way. So it says we fully understand that our client success is what makes us great. By doing business this way, we deliver an exceptional experience, resulting in saved time and moolah for our clients. And so you're going to provide tier 1 customer support. You're going to learn how to navigate OnPay systems to help with those client issues. You're going to provide clients with support regarding resolution of issues via online portal, phone, and chat, and troubleshoot problems. So you just need 1 to 2 years of customer service experience, excellent customer service skills, be able to respond promptly and professionally. You got to be willing to learn and be coachable and detail oriented. So I think this is a good one for sure. We see those details. This is kind of a mix between someone who's tech savvy and someone who has an interest in getting in with, an HR related company because that's what their software handles. So if you like this one, I think they'd be really impressed if you use the tech support template and then customized it to include the fact that, you are someone who understands or is willing to understand payroll and, the impact on the businesses that you're servicing and all of that good stuff. I think they'd love to hear that. So you can just copy and paste that job description, put it into the software, and that AI is going to help you customize. So there you guys have it. Try out the software. Link is in the description box below. But that's not all, folks. All of these leads came from Extra Leads Club. You can save time and get the result you want, which is a work from home job, by putting in your application. And you got to have a steady flow of leads to apply as much as we need to. That's where Extra Leads Club comes in. Every weekday, we upload bright and early 40 hot leads. So there is a lot of variety. If you love the videos that I make, you're gonna love the leads in Extra Leads Club. And it's only 10 bucks a month. Try it out for $1. Link is in the description box below. Next up on the resources list is my Amazon storefront. I get a small commission if you get anything from here. Amazon's got amazing deals. I know that company said they were going to hook us up with equipment, but sometimes you're going to have to show up with your own, and you can do that. Like, I pretty much have this micro PC. I didn't pay 132. You can get some, at times for like 90 bucks. I think that's what I paid. And it does exactly what I need it to do as my work computer whenever I'm, doing stuff. So try out, the computers from Amazon. And last but certainly not least is my website, remoteworklife.co. There is something called the mega list, and we just crossed 1,000 companies. These are all companies I have shared on my channel over all these years, and we tag them with what they offer. So let's say you're interested in tech support. You can type in tech, and you can see we've tagged these companies as offering tech support. So you know where you can go and check and see if there is a lead for you. So y'all, I'm telling you, come here every single time you look for a job. You can't go wrong. And I did a demo this past Tuesday on how to use the mega list of jobs. I went live. If you didn't catch that, it's right here. I went live. We had a good Q&A chat. We talked, and I did a demo, and we were finding leads like that. It was fun. So watch that replay this weekend, and I'm going to try going live, at least once a week during the summer, because I love connecting and chatting with y'all. So, watch that, make some time this weekend. It's going to be, a refresher, and I think y'all are going to enjoy it. So check out the mega list of jobs, check out my Amazon storefront, join Extra Leads Club today, and get your application using the remote resume builder software. We've got that AI feature. So thank you so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful. I hope you guys have a safe and blessed weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.